This is Josiah Plays The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, Enhanced Edition. We're doing the Fight Club quest. And, following King Ziggy, and we're about to go get into some bare-knuckle fist-fighting fights. Do a little bit of a tournament. Look at these guys.
A hero, eh?
Hey now! Look, I'm sure following you is very important, but some of these things are not actually lootable, they're just glowing. Whoa. Hardened leather reinforcement. Nice. I mean, I'm going to explore this whole area when I come here for the Laredo's residence thing anyway, but while I'm running through here, I might as well loot some shit. You know? Random bag of silver ore right there. Alright, lead on, sir. He's got to be like, what the fuck?
Sock it to him!
Okay, here we
Ziggy the
go.
Clown returns.
And in grand fashion, I've got a contender who's about to be famous.
The Monster Slayer. How'd you talk him into fighting?
King Ziggy has his ways.
King Ziggy has his ways.
All in all, looks promising.
We're about to make Flotsam famous for its mug fights. They'll sing songs about Ziggy and Geralt. You just win, and I'll take care of the rest. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Grand. I'll hear you say my name with reverence yet.
No, you won't hear
Twix will be
that.
your first opponent. So called because bones snap with his every punch.
I love these pussies with cocky names.
Geralt gives no fucks. Alright. He just grabbed my hair. And he paid for it.
Finish the fucker off!
Kick to the chest. Ooh, put you down with that one, buddy. Nice little jab.
Sock it to him!
He's kind of getting his ass kicked.
Stand your ground!
I fucked up. Oh. Apparently I didn't fuck up that bad.
Sock it to him!
And I finished him off with the clothesline.
Beautiful job rearranging his face.
Who's next?
One punch Matho. Name says it all. Downs most opponents with his first punch.
Yeah, well, it's not going to
I'll
happen
see
that
if
way
I
here.
can't make him throw a second.
Good luck.
Stand your ground!
Nice.
Sock it to him! Finish the fucker off! Stand your ground!
And you're done.
You're the discovery of my lifetime.
Think we're made for each other?
Indeed, but we've a long way to go. Your next opponent is Smugface, also known as Tassel Dick.
Not too popular then.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he bit his opponent's ear off.
Bring on this tassel dick.
Sock
All
it
right.
to him!
Tassel dick, come get some. Kicked him right in his tassel dick.
Stand
Nice
your ground!
uppercut, but too slow, buddy. Get up. We're not done.
Sock it to him!
That vicious headbutt.
Finish the fucker off!
And you are
Stand your
done.
ground!
One more and we'll be rich and famous.
Who is it?
Stanek. In a rumble, it takes at least 4 lads to take him down.
I think you fight Zdenek in The Witcher 1. That's part of the fighting stuff. I think so.
I'll do it single-handed.
Don't underestimate him.
Witcher, come here a minute. Impressive technique.
Nope.
Thanks.
Nope.
Last fight's coming up, and everyone's betting on the dead cert. You. Except for me.
What do you want, Laredo?
Stanek has to win, but the true winners will be you and me. A third of the jackpot's yours, and that's not an offer.
I see. You're a regular con.
Your opinions don't interest me. You ought to take a dive. That's that.
Not happening,
Piss
buddy.
off, old man.
Finish the fucker off!
Not fucking happening. Yeah, that's the guy with the beard. You totally fight him. He's like the last guy you fight in the whole chain of fighting dudes in The Witcher
Sock
1,
it
I
to
think.
him!
He's like in a fucking cave, if I remember correctly, and you go in there and fight him. Nice to see you again, Zdenek. Nice to beat you
Finish
again.
the fucker off! Sock it to him!
You're going down,
Finish the
Zdenek.
fucker off!
You're going down. Ooh, elbow to the mouth.
Sock it to
Pay up.
Here's your coin. The guards will take you to the gate. You'll regret this.
Fuck off,
I
Laredo.
told you we'd win. I've got a real sense for these things.
I think you owe me something.
Why don't we have some fun first? A 3-round at every inn, not to mention the girls.
Nope.
You can screw my share.
Money, please. How much money did I make? 200 orens, huh? Alright, that's not bad. Fight Club. So Geralt participated in the tournament under Laredo's enlightened patronage. The rules were simple. Each contender would remain in the game until his first defeat. A hefty reward and a fondness of thrashing bumpkins meant the Witcher did not hesitate. The first opponent turned out to be a frail fist fighter called Twigs. In the old days, he was known for his right hook, but his career was brutally ended during the duel with the Witcher. Our hero won and quickly prepared for the subsequent fight. Matho entered the ring with a sure step. Self-confidence is a must-have trait for a fist fighter, but not sufficient alone to make a champion. Geralt defeated Matho with a skill compared to that of a young bear pulling honey from a hive. His opponent's blows were like the irritating buzzing of bees. However, the subsequent opponent looked more dangerous. Once Smugface entered the ring, the audience cheered with enthusiasm. They fully expected to see a fist-fighting piece of art. Instead of a ballet, the spectators got a heavy and brutal duel, which Geralt won, yet not without difficulties. The victory did not end the tournament, however. It was pretty much without difficulties, actually. Everything went smoothly until the final fight with a former champion from Vizima. Yeah, I remember. He was the champion in Vizima. In The Witcher 1. A man called Zdenek. Laredo offered the Witcher money to throw the fight in order to make Zdenek a Witcher vanquisher and enhance his career. Our hero refused the offer, which was not so difficult to understand. Oh, where are the erstwhile snows and ancient champions? The aura of greatness, which Zdenek exuded, burst like a soap bubble touching a porcupine once the fist fighter hit the floor. Geralt won, against Laredo's intentions, and was very happy with his victory. The Commandant, however, ground his teeth in anger. Whether anyone liked it or not, Geralt became the fist-fighting champion of Flotsam. Other challenges would await him in the future, but the victory over Laredo was the sweetest. Yeah, it was. It was so sweet. Okay. Right. Next thing I think we'll do is Indecent Proposal. I got all my stuff back, right? Yeah. Okay. So now I have 1,374 orens.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
Oh yeah, Laredo's residence in the evening is right here where I am.
Nice.
I don't need to go anywhere.
What then?
He got a bolt in the back. Too bad he turned out to be poor.
The poor ones are always uppity.
What? The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roche.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Iorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roche.
The port is rotting away, and this prick throws fireside feasts.
Okay. So I just lost my weapons again. Geralt reached the place in the company of Vernon Roche. If he had been going to a country dance, I would have considered it a poor choice. However, his aim was to gain information about the Kingslayer.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roche. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
I'll handle this. The ballista. New quest. Find a way to disable the ballista. While visiting the Commandant, Geralt had a chance to admire Laredo's newest acquisition. It was neither a swift steed, nor a new piece for the local ruler's art collection. It was a brand new ballista, aimed straight at the harbor. As you can see, midlife crisis can assume many different forms. Right. Find a way to disable the ballista. No problem. Maybe taking this leather will get it done.
Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around
Nothing
here.
better than a fireside feast.
Don't you traipse around here.
So there's a guard.
Add
Don't
flour
you
into the
traipse
mix and
around-
It doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
10 orans to hear your story.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path. Plow 'em all.
I can't.
Came a dwarf
Really?
man, kicked him in the arse. Plow 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plow 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plow them all.
You've
Wow.
heard your song.
It's a great
Care
song.
for some real diversion?
Okay. Oh. Training dummies. Oh shit. How do I kill him though if I don't have a
Haven't had
weapon?
this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path. Oh, plow 'em all. Along came a dwarf man, kicked him in the arse. Plow 'em all.
Won't
Oh,
let
you
me.
arse fuck, dirty rotten.
Won't let me
Plow 'em
use signs at all.
Sniffing
Do
around
that
like
again,
dogs in
and
a
I'll
rubbish
fuck your
dump.
mum. Plow them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
That one struts about as if he were the king himself.
Sniffing around like dogs in a...
Haven't had this good a
That one
time in
struts
ages.
about
as if he were the
That's
king
true.
himself.
You know this one. A little lad was
sorry.
skipping down the path.
She doesn't want to
Plow
talk
'em
to me.
Plow 'em all. Along came
They
a
don't wanna
dwarf
say
man,
much
kicked
to
him
me
in the
either.
arse. Plow 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plow 'em all. Do that again.
No passage.
Alright, I guess I'm not going
You've had
that
your song.
way.
Care for some real diversion?
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
What's she doing
Geralt.
here?
Let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Commander turned out to be a busy man, and our heroes were rudely turned away at his door. They decided to wait downstairs and talk.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
Yes?
Got any idea about the ballista?
How did you plan to get rid of the guard by the ballista?
I have my ways. But you wanted to do it alone, so go talk to the buffoon.
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
All right.
An offer. Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Laredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Laredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
So long as he can afford
All
to
right.
sell it.
I need that
I'll not
trap
let him.
fragment. When Geralt realized that Laredo's important business was with a sorceress, he nearly gasped. You should know that the Witcher is extremely partial to sorceresses and never misses an opportunity with one. And the mistresses of magical arts also afford him exceptional favor. Can you imagine the thrill he felt at the news that a sorceress was holding a clandestine meeting with the most important man in the area? Sneaking around the back of the building to eavesdrop was the only course of action. It should be added that one of the merchants invited to the party told Geralt where to get a piece of the trap for the Kayrin. Even then, the Witcher was thinking of a way to hunt down the monstrosity prowling the river, and a trap could prove very handy. Our hero only had to sneak to the back of Laredo's mansion to a chest standing on a wooden platform by the wall. The ballista. Geralt did not like the sight of the ballista one bit. Roche also thought that artillery in Laredo's hands was like a torch in the hands of a child. Our hero had to disable the weapon, but to achieve anything, he first needed to draw away the soldier guarding the war machine. Alright.
Soldier, report to me
I
immediately.
don't like strangers.
This guard sucks at
Haven't
being
had
a
this good a
guard.
time in ages.
What do you want?
You know
Shut
this
it,
one?
soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galley.
Apologies, sir. I didn't realise.
As I see it, the entire garrison could use a lesson in discipline. Isn't that right?
Sir!
That's the attitude, soldier. The Commandant will hear of this.
You've had your song.
I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
Oafish no neck. Oh, I can arm wrestle.
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
I don't
Save
think
the
you are.
boasting till later. Let's do this.
You're going
Nothing
down,
better
buddy.
than a fireside feast.
You're going
Except a
down.
fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix.
I hate mutants like you.
I know, I know.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided
Well,
it
unfortunately,
all.
we didn't get to put any money on it.
Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
They say
So long as he can
witches
afford
have
to
no
tell it.
need to plough.
I'll not lend an ear for
Did you
less
know
than
that?
10 orens.
Quite a feast they have here.
Did you hear? 2 big shots arrived. Wonder what they want.
Can't talk to him.
I don't like strangers.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little
Same guy.
Along came a dwarf hag,
I wish
kicked
we
him
could
in
put
the
some
arse.
money on it.
Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough more, plough more.
Let's talk to this guy and
Do that
see
again,
what
and
he
I'll
has to
fuck
say.
you, mum.
Don't you traipse around here.
Plough!
You've had your
Okay,
song.
nothing.
Care for some real diversion?
That one struts about as if he were the king himself.
Wait a minute, we've got Margarita here.
Nothing better than a fireside.
What do you need, ugly?
Wonder if she's from Margaritaville. Ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, that guard over there.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Your specialty, of course.
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
The rules. I don't want to pay. Any other way I can convince you?
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, two of Laredo's thugs. Give him a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
Alright, so I need to beat him in arm wrestling again, and then something with the other guy, too.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Arm wrestling is part of a quest. Tactical arm wrestling. Margarita, a local prostitute, offered to help. She promised to distract the guard, provided that the Witcher would first humiliate a couple of bullies named Myron and Alphonse. The two brutes liked to beat up the girls from the brothel, and Geralt was to teach them a lesson. The Witcher, always sensitive to the plight of women, agreed to help the courtesan. Oh, yeah, I do want to beat these guys up, not just...
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story.
Hey, Alphonse. Prepare
So
to
long
get
as he can afford to
humiliated.
What you want, old man?
What the fuck is happening with your hair?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a Witcher. So I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf?
It's white.
All right. Let's begin.
It's White Wolf, buddy.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
That's what you get. Nice hair, jackass.
Add plough into the mix.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a
Geralt defeated both bruisers at arm wrestling. He proved they were not as tough as they thought. You should have seen their faces. Thus, our hero had fulfilled his end of the bargain.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear.
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Margarita went forth to do her work. The Witcher watched with admiration as the woman seduced the guard with minimal effort.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any
Care for a little
better.
diversion,
Luckily, the
brave
commandant's
one.
provided it
I'm
all.
on duty.
True.
Oh, come
Come
on.
here, lass.
Your
Your uncle's
comrades
got a
are well at
story
it having
for
their
you.
fun.
So
Why
long
should
as he
you
can
be any
afford to tell
worse?
it.
You're right.
I'll not lend an
Let's
ear
go.
for less than 10 orens.
These guards are fucking terrible at their jobs. Ballista mechanism fragment. No more working ballista. With the machine no longer guarded, Geralt got to work. As skillfully as an experienced saboteur, he removed a part from the triggering mechanism, thus completely disabling the ballista. The damage was hard to notice and would be even harder to repair. In any case, Laredo's new toy was now useless. Yay.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
How was it?
That's true.
With tits like that, you could conquer all.
Skipping down the path. Plow all.
I really wish I could take a weapon off of this rack and destroy these dummies.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Alright, it's time to go do some super stealth stuff. Super stealthy. Behind Rito's mansion, if that's what we're calling this.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Commandant, sir. I already fucked up.
Sneaking around.
Nope, I don't want to get caught. Don't want to get caught. He just suddenly turned around. Who does that? Who does that, I say? I say, who does that? Nighty-night. Stealth section. Oh, I got caught again. Damn it. That's why those things light up, because they make noise if you run into them. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Okay, good. Locked? Hmm. Ah, I can climb up here. Yes. And circumvent the little wall and gate. There's a guard right there rocking around with his torch. Oh, there's Sheila. Interesting. Oh, and there's the chest up on the platform right there. There's more guards about. There's at least one more. I'm gonna make sure I take them all out before I start. Don't turn around. I think I might have gotten them all. But I don't know for sure. Back down to the fight club. What happens if I go in the fight club now? The sound effect plays, but there's nobody in here. I think they screwed up a little bit there. Alright, I think I've knocked out all the guards. So now it's just a matter of collecting any loot that may be around. That I didn't already collect when I came through here before. But I think I may have gotten it all. Can't go in there. Is there another guard in here? I can climb up on this. Ooh, iron frame for the trap, I think, and a diagram for a robust silver sword and some armor. What the fuck just happened? That was weird. I don't think I'm ready to descend into that trapdoor just yet. Ooh. Probably don't want those guys to see me. Nothing else I can do from up on this thing? What the hell's the point of climbing up on this then? Can't look in the window, I can't climb up to any higher thing. Alright, so there's the trapdoor, we know about that. Well, let's take a look at my stuff. Iron frame. Crafting component / quest item. Astrogarus' armor. Ooh, that's nice. 7 armor, 30 vitality. The resistances aren't as good, and you don't get the vigor regen. What's it look like? Oh, it's got writing things on the shoulders and I don't like it very much in appearance. I'm gonna stick with my light leather armor. Oh, it has a slot though. 30 vitality. I don't know how much vitality I have. Like, is 30 a lot? I have 130 currently. So if I wore that, I would have 160. It's a pretty significant amount. And yet... find myself... oh yeah, and what about this diagram? It's a 12 to 18 sword. With 6% bleeding. Oh, I can't see what my silver sword has because it's been taken away from me. I don't think there's anything else to do except climb up here. Oh, 50 orans, nice. Oh cool, I can spy.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Iorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
She fucking told him. Skillfully evading guards and assorted obstacles, the Witcher moved through the garden to the back of the building. Once there, he overheard the Commandant and the Sorceress conversing. They were clearly involved in some scheme together, yet just as clearly at each other's throats. It was all well worth hearing. Our hero, silent as the days that follow a martial quarrel, returned to talk to Vernon Roche. Anything else I can do, though? before I... Can I go in here? No. Well, let's check out that trapdoor then. And then I should be done here. Locked. Oh, I wonder if this is the trapdoor from the cave. It probably is. With the ladder goes up from the cave and it goes up into here. This is the only trapdoor we've found in the whole town, so that's probably it. And it is unfortunately locked. Alright, cool. Well, we win. Oh. I don't think I can get out of here the same way I came in. Maybe I can. Easy peasy.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true. You know this one. A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all.
Alright, Roche, what's up?
Rotten scum. Plough 'em all.
Didn't like him from the start.
Laredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Iorveth to attack. I overheard the Commandant talking to Sheila. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
You've had your song.
Oh, I
Care
leveled
for some
up.
real
Nice.
diversion?
Okay, let's see. I have 2 of 2, 1 of 2, 2 of 2, 1 of 2. Oh, I get +1 vigor. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and that one's got a mutation slot too. Nice. Next, I'm gonna get the master parrying, and then I really want to go into the magic tree and start getting stuff like increasing my Aard and my Axii. And get a bunch of these sign things, but there's some really critical, a few in the swordsmanship, like riposte. Post would be so good to have. And footwork and schemer. I don't know.
Except a fireside feast with cope.
Richer for having overheard this and that, Geralt found Vernon Roche and the two went to see Laredo, this time using the front door. So now we get to go in and see him, huh?
Luckily, the commandant.
Anything new here? No.
True.
No passage.
No problem. I will definitely not go back there.
I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
Really wish I could do something with these dummies. Guess we're Miles. Hey, Miles. I can see for miles and miles.
Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, I mean you, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch.
He's not
Fine.
happy.
He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Laredo I got the message.
See you, Roche.
See ya, Roche. I'll handle this. I'm gonna be doing some looting in here. Wait.
No passage.
But what if I want to go in there? Fine.
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
What's up, Sheila?
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
I heard you calling him out earlier. You had his fucking number. She had his fucking number. There he is. Well, let's see what's up here first.
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go.
Well, alright. Go fuck yourself then. Key required.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm not gonna tell him the truth.
That's no concern of yours.
Listen, Witcher, here in Flotsam, everything's my ploughing concern. Let me help you, Geralt.
I do all right on my own.
I suppose we all have our secrets. I just hope you resist questioning my authority in public again.
What about Vernon Roche? Why didn't you let him in?
Roche? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
Well, the answer is no. I'm not actually on your side.
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves. To them, humans are bandits.
Spare me your sympathy. The elder races, the elder language, plough it all! Today they torch human settlements, they poison our wells, and they murder us along the highways. You fail to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other.
Not
You're fighting
really.
a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Iorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Hopefully they'll rise up and kill all you racist, oppressing human fucks.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourably at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
But I protect them from all sorts of monsters, and you are a monster, sir.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Iorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that whore son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I have an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Iorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Iorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Quen has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue. Kill the Quen and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Iorveth.
Well, I was gonna kill the Quen anyway, so... that's not really a big ask, actually.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
Now you stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
It's hard for them to be more disappointed than you already disappoint them, sir. Alright. Well then, we will read new stuff in our journal and see if we can steal any more stuff from Laredo's room here. And then get out of here in our next episode. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, Enhanced Edition.